BMW has around 40 new cars coming over the next year. Only 5 of them actually matter. Welcome to Tizu Cars. Today, we're counting down the 5 most exciting BMWs heading into 2027. Some you can order right now, and one that enthusiasts have been begging BMW to sell in America for years. Let's start the countdown. Number 5. BMW M2 CS. This is the pocket rocket of the group, and it is not cheap for its size. The M2 CS starts at $99,775, including destination. That is a $30,000 jump over a standard automatic M2, so BMW is asking you to really want this one. For that money, BMW takes the twin-turbo 3-liter inline-6, the legendary S58, and cranks it to 523 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That is essentially M3 competition power, dropped into a shorter, lighter body. BMW shaved roughly 97 pounds off the regular M2, so the CS sits near 3,770 pounds. 0 to 60 happens in a claimed 3.7 seconds, and it will run to an electronically limited 188 miles per hour. It is rear-wheel drive only and 8-speed automatic only. No manual here. Car and Driver and Road and Track both praised how much sharper it feels than the standard M2, and one reviewer who lived with it for a week called it meaner, more visceral, and just practical enough to drive every single day. The verdict on the M2 CS is simple. It is a limited run, near 6-figure toy, but it might be the most fun you can have in a new BMW. If you can land one of the roughly 1,000 coming to America, consider yourself lucky. Number 4. BMW iX3. You may have heard this one called the Electric X3, and that is basically what it is. But underneath, it is a completely different animal. This is the first production BMW built on the brand new Neue Klasse platform, and it sets the template for every electric BMW that follows it. It starts at $62,850 with destination, which slots it right between the gas-powered X3 and the hotter X3 M50. The headline number is range, up to 434 miles on a full charge, which is genuinely class-leading for a luxury electric SUV. It runs an 800-volt architecture that can pull up to 400 kilowatts at a fast charger, taking it from 10 to 80% in around 21 minutes. Power lands at 463 horsepower and 476 pound-feet, sent through dual motors and all-wheel drive. Edmunds drove it and said that if the range and pricing hold up, the iX3 won't just be another electric luxury SUV, it will be a benchmark. That is a heavy word from a publication that doesn't hand them out lightly. And buyers already seem convinced. BMW says more than half of current X3 orders are for this electric version. The verdict on the iX3 is that it is the most important BMW on this entire list. It is the car that proves the Neue Klasse era is real. And it might just be the electric SUV to beat in 2027. Number 3. BMW 7 Series. This is BMW's flagship sedan, and for 2027 it is getting its biggest facelift in nearly 50 years. A dramatically redesigned interior and the new pillar-to-pillar panoramic iDrive display that stretches clear across the base of the windshield, paired with a huge central touchscreen and even a passenger screen as standard, the lineup starts a hair under $100,000, and the plug-in hybrids sit above that. The version to know is the M760E, the M Performance plug-in hybrid. It pairs a turbocharged inline-6 with an electric motor for a combined 603 horsepower and 590 pound-feet, hits 62 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds, and still returns around 50 miles of electric-only range. But here is the catch for American buyers, and it matters. BMW is launching the 750E in America first. A still serious 483 horsepower plug-in hybrid, and holding the M760E back, at least at launch. A V8, powered M Performance model is also confirmed for America for 2027. Reviewers have called the new cabin a genuine leap forward, even if the exterior styling remains, as always with the 7 Series, an acquired taste. The verdict on the 7 Series is that it is still the technology flagship. The car where BMW shows off everything it knows how to do. Just check carefully which plug-in hybrid your dealer can actually get you. Number 2. BMW iX-M70. This is the full-fat, high-performance electric SUV of the range, and it is priced like one, starting right around $111,000 to $112,000. What you get for that is close to absurd: 650 horsepower and a staggering 811 pound-feet of torque from dual motors and all-wheel drive. That is enough to fire this roughly 5,600-pound luxury SUV from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. The exact same figure as the little M2 CS we opened with, in something nearly 2,000 pounds heavier. Range lands around 300 miles on the EPA cycle, and it will hit 155 miles per hour flat out. For the 2026 model year, the M70 replaced the old M60 and picked up 40 extra horsepower. And both Edmunds and Car and Driver single it out as the performance high point of the entire iX range. Owners tend to describe it the same way: silly fast, supremely comfortable, and completely unbothered by whatever you throw at it. The verdict on the iX M70 is that it is the closest thing BMW builds to a luxury living room that runs 11-second quarter miles. It is excessive, and that is entirely the point. Number 1. BMW M3 Touring. I told you at the top of this video that number 1 would be the car enthusiasts have been begging BMW for. This is it. And here is the thing you need to understand right away, because it is the whole story. BMW has never sold the M3 Touring in the United States, not once. When BMW M built the current version, the G81, it built it for Europe, for Australia, for basically everywhere except America. And American enthusiasts have been furious about it ever since. This is the fast wagon that has it all. The M3's 500-plus horsepower twin-turbo inline-6, all-wheel drive, and a roofline that swallows strollers, dogs, and a set of track tires with equal ease. For a certain kind of car person, it is simply the perfect vehicle. So, why is a car you cannot buy sitting at number 1? Because that is finally, maybe, about to change. After the larger M5 Touring became a surprise hit in America, BMW M executives have openly admitted they are now considering an M3 Touring for the American market. The next generation is expected to carry an electrified, mild hybrid version of that inline-6 making north of 520 horsepower, wrapped in BMW's striking new Neue Klasse M design language. Now let's be straight about the timeline, because I am not going to sell you a fantasy. This is not a 2027 showroom car. Nothing about an American M3 Touring is officially confirmed, and even the optimists don't expect it before 2029. The next M3 family as a whole is a fascinating split. A fully electric version with a rumored 800 to 900 horsepower, and a gas mild hybrid arriving later, with no manual gearbox on either one. Enthusiasts are already dreaming out loud about an even harder CS version of the wagon, though BMW hasn't confirmed a thing. Outlets like BMW B-Log, Motor One, and CarBuzz have all reported the same conclusion. The case for an American M3 Touring is stronger right now than it has ever been. The verdict on the M3 Touring is that it is the benchmark every other fast wagon is measured against. The one enthusiasts cross-shop against an Audi RS6 and quietly prefer. It sits at number 1 not because you can walk in and buy it, but because it is the single BMW that would make the most people happiest if BMW would just say yes. Everything else on this list is available. This one is worth waiting for. So let's bring it home. If you want the purest, most focused driving thrill BMW sells right now, get the M2 CS. If you want the smartest all-around electric SUV of the year, get the iX3. If you want the full technology flagship with every gadget BMW can fit, get the 7 Series. If you want luxury and supercar acceleration in the same box, get the iX M70. And if you want the one car on this list worth writing to BMW about, that's the M3 Touring. Some of these are in showrooms right now. One of them is still a dream. But all 5 prove that even deep into the electric era, BMW still knows how to build cars people actually lust after. So which of these are you most excited about? And be honest, are you Team Electric iX M70? Or are you with me, quietly waiting on that M3 Touring? Let me know down in the comments. And if this breakdown helped you make sense of BMW's 2027 lineup, share it with the friend who won't stop talking about finally getting an M car. This is Tizu Cars. We'll see you in the next one.